My name is Rehab Kariuki. I love insurance. I work for Busara Center. I'm an engagement director. I create solutions for the insurance industry, understanding, why are people not buying insurance, yet they need it so much. What do companies need to do to understand how humans behave, how they make decisions, and how this can be actually leveraged to create better and social solutions or more inclusive solutions for the insurance industry, for the humans that they are targeting. Sometimes we look at customers as just clients and client segments, but when we think of customers as people and understand what makes people behave the way they behave and how that interacts with the solutions that we are creating, then that creates, I think, a more holistic approach to the kind of solutions that the insurance industry can offer. So that is what I do. But I'm also a coach. I have been a coach for a while because I love understanding the potential people have and what is required, what's holding them back, what is required to maximize that potential. But based on that background, I have believed also that I can coach myself, that I can just ask myself the same questions I ask people. But 3 months ago, I came to the realization that actually I can't coach myself on sales. I need help. I need a doctor. As we were saying, even a doctor needs to be treated. So I came to 20X for individual coaching sessions. So we've been meeting on a weekly basis, once a week, to discuss a very structured program around how to think about what I know in the insurance industry that can be, turned into sales. Who am I targeting? Who is a real client? Who would actually pay for research services? This behavioral research I'm talking about, and how do I need to package the solution that we have in a way that resonates with the target clients that we have? What is the lead time? What approach and strategy do I need to have for all of this to actualize into sales and not just conversations, interesting conversations? So that's what I have benefited from coaching sessions. Those two things have really been useful for me. So it's the tools and the accountability. Having someone I know will ask me at the end of the week, what did you achieve? Of all the things we agreed you're going to do, what have you done? Where are you now? I've realized that actually has been a huge motivating factor for me. Knowing I'm not by myself. I'm not just putting a plan together, and life happens and we tend to forget what we were meant to be working on. But when you know that at the end you are accountable to someone, that there will be a check-in and you'll be asked what have you achieved, that I think has been very useful. And then the tools have been helpful to think of sales in a very structured way. I didn't actually think of myself as a salesperson. I remember our first conversation with Eunice, where I said, I don't think I am meant to sell. I don't see myself. I didn't even think of my job as a sales job. But I have now come to believe actually that anyone can sell. And we sell all the time. In the conversations we have with people, we are selling ideas, we are selling ourselves, our brands, to other people. So to start with, I think I was thinking of my annual goal and getting paralyzed. I was thinking of it as this one big thing that will happen by the end of the year. I wasn't breaking it down to small chunks and saying, if this is my big goal and this is what I need to achieve in a month, working backwards, how many new contacts do I actually need? How many leads? How many, and what is the conversion rate? How much time, based on my industry and experience, is needed to actually convert this, and how do we, into a sale? How do we progress these contacts through the pipeline? So literally before that, it was zero leads, and now what I'm able to do is up to 4 leads per week, which I would say I'm going out of my comfort zone, because they're, my target, the customers are not, are international foundations, and that level of funders, impact investors. So it's not people you meet on a daily basis, but that's what I've been able to achieve. First realization in this process was identifying who my customer is, who my target customer is. And my target customers are international foundations, and secondly, I'm also targeting impact investors. So being clear about that has helped me to realize where to find them, how to target them, and package the information I have for them. So before sales coaching, actually my leads were zero, because also I wasn't clear on who I was targeting. But now, since I'm very clear on that, to meet my ambitious goal, I need 4 leads per week, which I'm able to achieve now. I highly recommend sales coaching for people who are driven, have a big goal but don't know where to start. People who are getting started in sales, or are in industries where in their positions they don't actually look at their roles as sales roles. People in business development, even international, in the development sector. It doesn't have to be just in the business sector, because I find what I do, we are actually an NGO. We're not a business, and which is part of why I wasn't thinking of my role as a sales role. And I have many counterparts in the development sector who are in business development, but they don't think of their roles as a sales role.